Hello.
Hi guys.
Welcome to the Nerdy
Oh,
Archives.
hold on. Shit. Fuck. Yes, welcome. Sorry. There was a little problem. I had to fix myself because you were bigger than me. So when
Gotcha.
I did it, the screen went black. Ignore it. Anyway, hi guys.
Hi guys. Welcome to the Nerdy Archives, aka welcome to the shit show.
Yes, as you can see from our lovely new
Yes.
logo that I made, that is our
Yes, yes.
official slogan.
Yes. Welcome to the shit show. Uh, Finger guns. We're kind of playing this one fast and wild this week because honestly, this week has been insane.
Yeah, we didn't have time to write
Breathe.
down, well, that too, but write down musicals and stuff. And I
Yeah.
messaged her today oh shit, are we just winging it?
And it's like, indeed, we are. Um, More than likely, we probably won't talk about musicals. Don't know. We'll see where the night goes.
Yeah.
Um, but per usual, we're gonna do our normal mental health check-in. We're gonna see how we're doing, and then we'll see where the night leads.
Yeah, who
I'm not
knows?
gonna stress about it.
No, honestly, who fucking knows? We haven't actually had a podcast where we just talk.
Not really. No, not
So
really. So,
fuck it.
yeah. All right, per usual.
You're gonna
You
make
go
me go
first.
first.
Of course.
Ah, lordy lord. Okay, Monday and Tuesday, I don't really remember much, not gonna lie. I'm assuming there was nothing crazy that happened. Wednesday
Mm-hmm.
was a day.
Mm-hmm.
So Amna messaged me and was like, "Hey, I have to have surgery, so I'm gonna take Thursday and Friday off." And I'm like, "Okay, whatever. Cool. You do you. I
Cool.
don't care. Yeah, sure. If anything needs to be done, just let me know." And she's like,
Right.
"Well, no, I did everything. Don't worry about it. It's just in case somebody contacts you." Which spoilers, nobody did. Um, and then fucking I don't. I don't know. Mike needs to take fucking a goddamn month off because this man is a fucking disaster.
Oh God.
So once again, I get contacted about one of his fucking documents not being completely filled out, and this time he didn't have an excuse, right? There were all the image names and shit were in there. So I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? He's like, oh, I thought it was due 2 weeks from now. I'm like, what do you not look at tickets, bro?
Right.
What the fuck you mean? So
Jeez.
I ended up doing that really quick for him
Uh-huh.
because I am me. And I don't like when people don't do, you know what I mean? We have
Right.
a fucking deadline for a reason.
Yeah.
Whatever, anyway. So then Thursday rolls around. Oh god, my nose. I'm so sorry.
You're fine.
Um, Thursday, I had to. Bart, can you fuck off with my cup? Sorry. I don't know why he's doing that. Anyway, Thursday I went into the office. I go in fucking 3 days a week, obviously. Sorry. I don't know why I'm fucking giving you a goddamn background. Um, anyway, so yeah, I went into the office and I felt bad because there was a meeting that, well, it happens every Thursday, right? But
Mm-hmm.
normally I'm not going into the meeting room. But I felt bad because it was only one person in there. So I was like, fine, I'll go into the fucking meeting room. And so I go in and Jeff's one of the PMs. He is the
Mhm.
sassiest fucking gay guy I've ever met in my life. This bitch is wearing bright neon green fucking glasses. So I'm in there like trying to listen to like the kickoffs and stuff because some of it was ominous.
Mhm.
And he's just trying to fucking like talk mad shit about everybody, of course, right? Like typical. No, like I'm not trying to put like
Stereotype.
stereotypes, yeah, but like typical gay guy. Anyway,
Right.
so I'm ending up I'm gonna be taking over one of her campaigns anyway because they were asking me about like they want to make some of the stories dynamic and I was like, yeah, I just need a data point. And
Right.
if it was her, she'd like throw a little fit about it. So I was like, yeah, I just need like a fucking data point. I can make a mock up ACS like yeah, we can do it. No problem at all. Which I think made the lead would contact people like very fucking happy because I'm just like, yeah, we can do it. Yeah,
Yeah,
don't worry
yeah.
about it.
Let's go for it.
So on Friday, I I was in a meeting regarding it because like they wanted to talk about it,
Mhm.
and I was like, yeah, I made the mock up here. This is how we would do it. Like this is how it would be laid out. I would obviously like put the fucking data field in there, right? Like I'm just giving you a
Right.
general idea on how it would look. Lynn messages me on the side and is like, they are gonna fucking love you because she knows that Amna's leaving because I told her.
Right.
And I was like, what do you mean? I was like, I think it's easier to create a mock up. Like, it took me 10 minutes. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, it helps make people see the fucking vision, right?
Yeah.
She's like, yeah, no, I agree. Like, and then she started being really sweet. She's like, yeah, I've seen like your confidence grow and like all this shit, just being really nice. And I was like, stop.
Uh, Stop.
Please stop. Nothing crazy really happened on Friday. And then
Yeah.
today, I decided when I woke up, hey, I'm gonna clean my whole house. Like I'm gonna deep clean it, right? Like I'm gonna go through shit. I'm gonna wipe down the walls. Like I'm gonna deep clean my house. That was a little ambitious. So I started at what what did I say, like 11:45?
I think that's yeah.
And I was gonna go room by room. Like I started with my entryway into my house because like it was a mess. You could barely get in the fucking door. I've been using the front door too
Mhm.
instead of the side door like I used to. So it's like I need to fucking clean this. That took me about an hour.
Right.
And then next was the living room. And I need to, I completely forgot that this room is the biggest fucking room in my house.
Right.
So I went through everything. I fucking cleaned my windows because, like, I used to smoke in the house. I don't smoke anymore, like, I vape.
Mhm.
But those windows were fucking nasty. They took me, there's four of them. They took me, like, I want to say 4 hours, not even joking.
Yeah.
Like,
Let the sun shine in.
yeah, like now I don't feel so ashamed of like having my windows open because my, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
my curtains
I
open
get you.
is what I meant to say.
I get you.
So I went through literally everything. I had like 5 garbage bags to throw away because I'm a hoarder kind of, and like I'll just get shit and just like depressingly throw it fucking everywhere, to be honest with you. Like no
I feel that.
organization.
I genuinely feel that.
So I went through a bunch of fucking shit. I went
Mhm.
through my dog's toys because they had 3 huge bins of toys and they maybe played with like 6 of them. So I have 2 bags of toys that I asked Lynn if like because she has a dog if her dog would want any.
Uh-huh.
And same with Cassie, her boyfriend has a dog. like I asked everybody with a dog, like, hey, I have these toys. You can totally say no, but like if you wanted to go through them, you can take it because like I was just gonna throw them away, right?
Right.
And the, so it literally took me all day. I finished at I want to say 7:30 because I started cooking dinner. But
Mhm.
like I wanted to do my whole house. Like I was gonna go into the dining room next, and then the kitchen, and
Right.
I bit off more than I could chew. My
I,
living room, however, looks fucking amazing, and it
good.
smells fucking great.
Good. Good.
Guess what I'm gonna do tomorrow?
Everything else.
I'm gonna try to, yeah.
Mhm.
Cause like I was messaging her on the side, like Mike just wanted to play Diablo with me. Like I didn't expect it to take all day. Like literally when I fucking told him, I was like, yeah, I should be done by 2.
You
Yeah,
know.
I've a fucking funny joke. So yeah, tomorrow I have to go to the cemetery with my grandma, and then
Yeah.
I gotta take my dad to Walmart and stuff. But I needed stuff from there anyway, and then I'll come back and clean. Anyway,
There you go.
yes, next week I literally only work Monday, Tuesday. Bart, I will let you on the second. Shut the fuck up. This cat. I only work Monday and Tuesday, and I actually there's a reason why I'm deep cleaning my house.
Mhm.
Like it needed to be done, right?
Right.
But um I have a bunch of coworkers coming over.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be doing Amelia's hair, like, so we finally added each other on Snapchat, not Snapchat, Instagram.
Mhm.
And she was looking through my photos and was like, "Oh my god, I love the green." I was like, "Dude, I still have some of that green. Like, do you want it?"
Right.
She's like, "Yeah, I was thinking about doing the underneath of my hair, but like I have black box dye in my hair, so it's gonna be impossible to get out." I was like, "No, it's not. There's ways."
There
Trust me,
are
I
ways.
I fucking know. Long story short, I'm gonna be doing her hair, and then I was like, you know what? Should I invite Cassie? And she's like, yeah. I was like, okay, cool. So I invited Cassie, and then I felt bad because Amelia's friend, like best friends with Megan,
Mhm.
and I felt bad because she messaged me and was like, yeah, I heard you're doing Amelia's hair. Like, I can't wait to see how it turns out. I was like, you want to come? Like, I
Right.
felt bad, right? So, needless to say, I have 3 fucking people coming over to my house to watch me dye one person's hair.
Right.
But yeah, like it needed to be done. I've just been so fucking depressed and I hate this house so much that I just like don't fucking care and I just throw everything everywhere.
That's a mood.
Right?
That's such a mood.
All right, that's about it. That's it
Uh,
for me. I feel like I've been talking forever.
You've not been talking forever. Okay. Yay. Mental health. Oh, okay. Um, so Monday and Tuesday, I legitimately barely remember anything. I don't work Mondays, so that's one thing I know I didn't work. Um, and Tuesday, I don't remember working. Um, Wednesday, I had a dentist appointment, and it ended up being like an actual appointment. I now have 2 freshly filled that sounds so awful. Um teeth, front teeth. So I have fillings now on my front teeth. But they're good. They're good and like stable.
Nice. That's always good to hear.
One was almost a root canal,
Oh,
but it wasn't. Almost, but wasn't. So, small blessings. Um but I ended up calling off work. I was gonna go into work after, but one, I didn't know how long 2 fillings when I got fit into the schedule was gonna take because she was working on other patients in between, like numbing me, starting to drill, starting to polish, filling, blah blah blah. So I ended up calling in, and plus my like entire nose and upper lip were completely numb. I couldn't feel shit for like a solid 2.5 hours,
Oh god.
which is kind of hilarious. Cause like I would try to wiggle my nose and I could do it. It was great. Um, Also got called a dude by a bunch of middle schoolers, so that was fun. Um, or elementary school students, not even middle schoolers, elementary school students. So that was fun.
Really?
Yeah, because, wearing my work uniform, because I wore my uniform to the dentist, because my plan was to go from home to the dentist, then get picked up at the dentist to go to work. So, like, our uniforms are just like a black polo shirt and black pants.
Yeah.
And I always have my hair pulled back and I always wear a mask when I'm out in public. And yeah, I'm sitting quietly while these kids are literally terrorizing this bus full of people. And they're like, dude, you're gonna kick him. And like the person's like, I think that's a dude. And I'm just literally like on my phone and I'm just like, Lisai.
I'm not a dude, but cool, thanks.
Like it has to be the like small town bullshit, like because I don't like wear my hair like my let's be real. My body is not that of a man.
No, you can clearly tell you're a woman.
Like I get that I have my hair pulled back and I wear a mask and I also wear sunglasses often. Doesn't take away from the fact that I am very clearly
A
a
lady.
female. Like, okay, whatever. As long as kids don't kick me, I don't really give a shit at this point. And this one child was trying to kick me. She was acting like a rabid animal. She was literally like hissing and kicking and scratching. I was like, I hate this. Why is this child acting like it's never seen civilization?
Dude, was she not alone? Like, was she with her mom?
No, they were picked up from school.
Oh, okay. I was supposed to be like, the fuck?
Yeah, that was fun. Um, then when Thursday and yesterday was just really like work. That's literally what I what my life is like
Work.
working. And today was work too. It was actually Betsy's last day.
Oh,
Yeah. Now she's going to be a full-time caregiver for her daughter. So,
give me one sec. Let me let this fucking
you're
cat out.
fine.
You keep going, though.
Um, so for a little bit of context, my cousin Betsy's daughter was in a major car accident in 2015 and it left her severely physically impaired. So she has to have round the clock care now. So my basically got knowledge to be able to take care of her basically full time, except she shifts on and off with people. Like whatever shift she takes, she has qualified people take the other shift. So, um, what else? Oh, um, excuse me.
You are
what was I
totally
gonna say?
fine.
Oh, um, so this week has actually been kind of stressful on the home front. Um, I've been trying really, really hard to keep up on things so that they don't get bad. And basically, I'm just kind of becoming aware that I can continue to put as much effort as I want, but it's just gonna be more effort out of me.
Yeah.
Um, like genuinely, this is like, I love my brother. I have talked many times about how much I love my brother, but I literally asked if he could put dinner away before he went to bed. He goes to bed roughly anywhere from like 8 to 9 o'clock
Hmm.
because he has a 4 a.m. wake up call. Um, I was like, hey, I have to go shower and I'm still going to do dishes, but if you could put away dinner or empty the dishwasher or both even, that would be really great. And he threw a little bit of a stink. He's like, dude, I'm tired. I have to get up at 4. And I'm thinking, okay, valid points. I understand that you're tired. I understand that you have a 4 a.m. wake up call, but 5-10 minutes to help me out because I also basically have, excuse me, a 5 a.m. wake up call. Yes, sometimes I go back to bed, but it's never for like several hours. It's maybe 1 hour.
Yeah.
Like, I also have a very early morning wake up, but I am more than likely not going to be done with all of these chores, like loading the dishwasher, unloading the dishwasher, doing the dishes, because we don't have the water pressure to just throw soiled, fully dirty dishes in the dishwasher. It won't take care of it. So we have to pre-wash them.
Yeah.
So, like the other night, I literally like timed myself and it took like an hour and 5 minutes to do all the ending chores
Good
by my
lord. That's ridiculous.
and like it's just frustrating because like it's not even that it's selfish because it's not. I'm keeping up on things so that on my days off and also my evenings off, I can actually do things I want to do.
Yeah.
Like I finally have a game that I want to like invest time in and like I'm only able to like do it like an hour at a time, which I mean there's nothing wrong with that. Like it'll last me for the rest of my life, which is a good spending of, $80 or whatever. Great but it's also really frustrating when you want to progress and actually get some story going, but you only have time to dedicate maybe 45 minutes to an hour.
Yeah, you can fucking barely get anywhere in a game.
Like, and that's any game, let alone something like I'm playing Baldur's Gate 3,
Hmm.
which is involved. Anyone will say it's very involved. But even if I was playing Danganronpa or Resident Evil or literally any game that's not like Mario or like, like Tetris, you can't make a lot of leeway in anything that has a story in 45 minutes to an hour.
No. You'll be lucky if you don't get stuck in a fucking cutscene that takes that long.
Exactly. So it's been pretty frustrating. And I wish I had the ability to just like deep clean and empty everything out
Yeah.
because I want, and see, like my mom can't understand this because when we first moved into the house, we had like nothing.
Yeah.
We basically started from fresh, other than all the shit in the basement, which is all of our old stuff. But we basically started from scratch because all the old stuff is like, you basically consider, it's like, shit that you don't want to throw away, but you're definitely not going to use.
Yeah.
So we started from like full on scratch and we've been building it up since. And I'm like, I miss when literally all I had was a bed, an entertainment stand, and like, my bookshelf was half empty. Because at least I wasn't overwhelmed with things.
Understandable.
Because, like, yeah, in this day and age, having a fully stocked, almost overstocked kitchen is great, except for the fact that I have no space to put new groceries.
Mm-hmm.
All the cupboards are full.
Oh no. Yeah, that could be very
I
frustrating.
I literally took 2 days to empty out the refrigerator, and after 1 week, it's almost full again.
Jesus.
Mind you, it's one of those nasty, like, narrow ass, like, chef door fridges,
Oh, I hate those.
so it doesn't have a ton of room, to be fair. To be fair, it doesn't have a ton of room, but still, um, even with, like, emptying everything I could possibly empty out, it is almost to the point where I have to rearrange again, and I've been keeping up with, like, leftovers and throwaways.
Yeah.
It's so frustrating, and, like, I literally it sounds so dumb, especially, like, everyone's like, "You're 31, like, why is all you wanna do play video games?" Dude, I've done my dues. Like, I work a full-time job.
I
I
think
take care of a household by myself almost.
I think you're entitled to have a fucking hobby to relax.
Yeah, I feel like I should be allowed. Um, and it's like it's just really, really frustrating, and I'm trying not to let it get to me, and I'm trying to make it into something that I enjoy. Maybe don't look forward to, but, like, when I lived with my grandfather I
Hmm.
like grandfather, it just sounds more fancy than
It does sound
grandpa.
more fancy.
Um, he doesn't have a dishwasher. Like, he just has a double sink. So, growing up and also when we lived with him, when we did dishes, it was like a routine. Someone sat or stood and washed them. They put it in the hot boiling water because his water is, like, scalding hot. Like, his hot
Hmm.
water is, like, will scald your ass. Um, and the person washing would put them in the scalding water, and the person with the scalding water would use tongs to get them and put him on a towel to dry. And I always really looked forward to that because it was really calming. And it's like, I'm trying to recreate that with my current situation. It's just hard when I look around and I'm like, I'm literally making, like, one small, small dent in a bigger problem
Yeah.
because
It
it's
kind of
so
feels like
much.
a waste of time.
Exactly.
And it's like
It really does.
so disheartening. Like you're like spending
Yeah.
all this time fucking trying your best.
Yeah.
And it just seems like it's not.
Yeah. That's legitimately it's just disheartening, and, you know, I said this to you, and I've always said, like, I don't like true vulnerability, and I don't. But, um, like, when I was going on Wednesday to the dentist by myself and taking care of all of it by myself, it is, like, so and I don't think that a lot of people can understand where I'm coming from because, like, everyone's like, "Oh, well, I've been going to doctor's appointments alone since." Understandable. But you have to understand I went from having a family that, like, literally all my doctor's appointments, they would go with me, at least my mother. Um, like, when I was having some female problems back in, like, 2018, like, my mom went to every appointment with me. She didn't go back into the the exam room with me, but she was in the waiting room waiting for me. We would, like, do fun things afterwards because I have lots of medical anxiety. And now, because of our living situation, like, they work an hour away. And so I have to do all this stuff by myself, and it's isolating. It's like I don't have anybody to wait in the waiting room for me. I don't have anybody who's waiting at home with, like, my favorite snack to make me feel better. And it's like, I know that I have to be that person for myself, but it sucks.
People need to understand too, your guys' family dynamic is not the typical family dynamic. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like, I'm not saying
it's
that
true.
like it's a bad thing at
I
all.
I know, but it's not always the best either.
Like, you guys are so like codependent on each other,
Yeah.
which I think is really cool coming from a family that
Yeah.
can't stand
Right.
each other. So,
Yeah. It has its downsides, but so like Wednesday was kind of rough emotionally, not just because like medical anxiety, but also just like this like existential dread kind of thing.
right.
And then um and then my stupid ass, oh, I actually got 2 podcasts done since last podcast episode.
Wow, holy shit.
I listened to 2 full podcasts.
I'm proud of you. Wow. That's fucking
Yeah.
insane.
Yeah. They're terrible, depressing podcasts, but I
Oh,
did
who
it.
cares?
Um, yeah, one was actually they were actually both very good. I will shout them out because they are, as long as you're into like true crimey kind of thing, because that's what my brain wanted this week. I listened to Exposed, which was cover up at Columbia University, and it's about a OBGYN who was caught basically being a massive pervert and
Oh,
like
yeah,
sexual
yeah, yeah.
assaulter.
I
Yeah.
watched the documentary on that.
Yeah. And then the Bakersfield 3, which is like super um like it's still technically ongoing. Um, basically, like, these 3 people who knew each other, some were like they were close friends, some love triangle. No one really, they knew each other, that's about the base of what everyone knows. Um, 1 went missing, 1 got murdered, and
Hmm.
then another went missing. The first missing one, his arm and skull were found, like, a year and a half later, so then they
What?
realized he was murdered. So you have 2 murdered people and then a missing, and then the, like, plot twist towards the end is that the 3rd missing one, who's the only girl, the other 2 are guys, is being charged in abs I hate that word because I can never say it, in absence, with the first guy's murder.
Why? Why? Did they explain why?
Yeah, because the main suspect for it, which was her boyfriend at the time, said that she killed him with a dumbbell to the head.
Oh my god.
And he admits to dismembering him, but he does not admit to killing him. He says that she killed him and that all he did was dispose of the body.
Okay, well, I feel like you did the most fucked up part.
Right?
What the hell?
Like honestly, if you believe his like view of what went on, it honestly sounded like either she got scared or she thought it was self-defense. Still not right. I'm not saying it's right, but the situation was basically supposedly the guy who got murdered was like whipping around a gun and like she had gone through a bunch of shit recently. She was not mentally stable. Um so yeah, it's a whole thing, but it's really messed up and, like, it's still kind of going on,
I'm gonna
but
have
it
to
was
watch
really good
that.
podcast.
Not watch that, listen to that.
Yeah, I'll send you links,
Yes,
but,
please.
I will, and then it was all fun and good until this morning. I okay, so back in the day, anyone who remembers Discovery Health Channel,
Mm-hmm.
I was obsessed with, like, mystery diagnosis or whatever, like, all the ones where they're like, "Oh, like, this patient showed up with, like, a rash, and then all of a sudden they started crashing, and we need" like, Grey's Anatomy, but real life.
Okay.
I was obsessed with those growing up. And then my hypochondria got to the point where I couldn't watch them anymore without literally thinking I was dying every 2 seconds. Well, I was like, "Oh my god, there's a medical mysteries podcast. I should watch, like, listen to and no, I shouldn't have. Mm-mm.
Bad move.
Very bad mood. Guess what episode I just happened to click on? They don't tell you what it is, by the way. They give you age,
Hmm.
usually, like, if like, gender, like, some identifying factors, symptoms, and that's
Okay.
it. They don't tell you what it is. Guess what my ass had to have clicked on?
What?
Girl bit by a bat and was the first survivor of rabies without being vaccinated.
What?
Yeah,
Okay, one that's fucking crazy.
yeah.
What?
So basically, I shouldn't be talking about it because it literally makes my skin crawl, but it's too late. I've already had the mental breakdown. It's a whole thing. Um, so she had picked up this bat that had gotten like hit by like a Bible. It was like flying around her church, and like she was an animal lover. She wasn't gonna let it just like, suffer and die.
Mhm.
So she picked it up, it bit her. She thought nothing of it. Mind you, her parents didn't either, which I'm like, this is 2004. We knew that they were vectors at this point. I'm not sure why you were not concerned, but whatever. She, like, literally was like, "Hey, mom, dad, like, it bit me, but I washed it in the bathroom with soap and water, like, we're good." Well, a month later, she was not good. She contracted full ass rabies.
Yeah, fucking
Um,
idiot.
and the way that they saved her was they put her in a full ass brain dead coma, medical coma. Like, not just like semi coma, no, like
No, like full
full,
on.
no brain activity coma.
That's
Yeah, for
interesting.
14 days. And it allowed her immune system to actually attack and dispel the virus.
What?
Yes,
That's
nuts.
that's fucking literally insane.
It has since been used on six other cases successfully, but two of the six died later of unrelated causes, although they can't completely say it's unrelated simply because, well, they don't know long-term effects. But she is literally like, I think she'd be like, shit, either around our age or a little older, and she has 3 kids and is married.
That's so scary.
I know.
She should
Terrifying.
have immediately went in. I send me that link too. I love that kind of shit.
I know. I love it except for when it's that, because that's like my literal biggest fear.
Yeah.
Like, literally my biggest fear. I've mentioned it on the podcast before.
Yeah, I
Literally.
remember.
Um, And then it doesn't help that it's, like, the time of year when my hands are all dry and nasty, so I'm like, I had to set my phone and keys down on our porch banister this morning because I forgot to put my mask on before the bus came because it surprised me. So, I pick up my phone and my keys, 90, it's one of those things, like, I know for a fact that nothing happened. My rational brain, but I'm listening to a podcast about my worst nightmare. So then my
Yeah.
brain starts going a million miles an hour. I was like, "Oh, maybe that prick I felt wasn't just my hands that are literally like the crypt keepers."
No,
I'm like,
no.
"Autumn, don't be stupid. You would know." Like, like, don't be stupid. Your rational brain knows you were okay. Shut up. Like, all day, I'm like, am I sure I'm okay? Is there any, like, unusual blood on my hands? Like, any wounds that I don't know about? It was bad.
Check
I was like, I
everywhere.
no more medical stuff for a while. I yeah, it
Oh
was a bad
yeah.
morning.
Have you seen the Scott Pilgrim anime that just came out?
No.
Okay, cartoon, like the art style is very cute.
Mhm.
You like Scott Pilgrim, right? Like the
Yeah.
movie?
Yeah, we used to watch it all the time.
You're not gonna like the
Ah,
show.
Bummer.
Like, it's an interesting concept, like the story, like the not the story. The story sucks, but like the meaning behind it, right? Like
Hmm.
the rest of it
I
just
get you.
it was awful. I binge watched it last night. I hated every fucking
Yeah.
second of it.
Ugh, bummer.
The only thing I did like was that they had all the original actors and actresses voice.
Yeah.
But you
That's, I
like
mean, that's, yeah.
I'm obviously not telling you no, don't watch it.
Right. But also,
Don't go in
don't,
with high expectations.
right. Right. I get you. Um, yeah. So this week has just been like, it has been a whirlwind. Um, um, I am trying not to think about the 27th. Um, I know I'll be fine. I'm just trying not to think about it. I mean, the idea of having 3 less teeth in my head is a very upsetting thought to me,
Oh,
but,
absolutely.
um, I mean, to be fair, it's 2 adult teeth and 1 wisdom tooth. Most people don't have their wisdom teeth, so I'm really only losing, like, 2 normal people teeth, which is a little less like, upsetting, but still,
I never got my wisdom teeth.
some people don't.
I also never got my
That's
12-year-old molars.
that's also something that happened. Your mouth is literally, like, the size of, like, a pop lid.
I know, I'm such a tiny mouth. I hate it.
Literally, I love you, but, like, your mouth is like, 2 bite brownies are legitimately, like, 4 bites for you.
Dude, absolutely. It's
And then there's me, I'm like, 1 bite."
it
I have
literally
a
takes
big
me forever to eat food.
I have a big ass mouth, it's great. Awful, actually, because yeah, too much room in my head, it's fine. So yeah, I think literally we're just gonna bullshit, guys.
Honestly,
We we don't get to talk to each other, but, like, once in a blue moon currently, so enjoy us talking, because that's what we're gonna do.
that's what's fucking happening.
I had this thought, and I needed you to answer it all day, but I was like, "I'm gonna save it for the podcast."
What?
Okay, so Baldur's Gate 3, I've been playing, right?
Yeah.
Oh, guys! Briar, my first character, right? My first custom character, I'm guessing is gonna end up with Shadowheart, so that's cool. Here's hoping I don't F it up and she ends up, like, ditching me because I'm gonna pick wrong decisions.
I doubt it.
But then not even I finished the cute little scene, the little drinking by the waterfall kiss, cute, adorable, loved it. Um, Not even next day. It's same morning. Gail's like, "Hey, wanna learn some magic?" And I'm like, "Shit. Like, can I do this as a friend? Because I wanna learn magic. Can we just, like, have fun?"
Yeah, like,
Um,
can this not be romantic at all, sir?
I managed. I was like, "Okay, I'm avoiding any, like, any suspect." I'm the very end of it, like, towards the end of your choices, dialogue choices, you basically have the choice that can, like, go romantic, you can, like, let the, like, moment pass, or just straight up be like, "F you," and, like, end it abruptly. I was like, "I'm gonna be gentle. I'm not an F you kinda bitch." Like, I'm just gonna let the moment pass. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, but guess what?
What?
He has exceptional approval. I only have moderate with Shadowheart. So his ass is gonna be on me all the freaking time. It's like, come on. I can't. Don't make me choose. I need them not to, like, all want Briar. It needs to be like nobody else but this I can't break somebody's heart. I'm gonna have to break that man's heart.
He'll be
It's gonna
fine.
hurt.
Oh
It's gonna
no.
hurt me.
No.
I'm I'm gonna receive psychic damage.
You'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Okay, but that was not the question.
Okay.
Okay, I was like, you know what? Let's let worlds collide. Doris.
Yes.
What the frick class would Doris be?
Hmm.
Uh-huh.
Hmm. Okay.
I'm ready.
I think she's too much of a badass bitch to be any magic, right? Like
Fair.
any magic. So no mage, no wizard.
I think completely fair.
Um, I also don't think she likes God enough to be a paladin.
No.
Um,
No.
trying to think.
Do you want a list?
No, 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 it's okay.
Okay. Okay. Cuz I was like I got the list. I was thinking about it today.
Either hmm,
Mm,
a ranger, but like a badass ranger that does like trick shots and shit,
yeah. Okay.
or a warrior.
All right. Okay.
But like not your
I
like
can
traditional warrior, like a fucking Valkyrie warrior.
yeah. Okay, yeah. I can see that. I can see that. I literally didn't come up with an answer cuz I was like I'm not quite sure. Cuz at first I said rogue. I thought
Oh,
rogue
I forgot about Rogue. No, Rogue's good.
because like leaning towards more like assassin, not trickster.
Yeah. No, that's good. I can agree with you on that. Definitely Rogue.
Yeah. So I was like, I don't want to make Doris as like a file just because I don't want to mix my fandoms because it'll weird me out.
Yeah.
But the idea of giving her a class was fun, very fun. Okay, you don't know a ton, but I'm sure you've seen enough, especially because of my bullshit. Who would she partner up with in Baldur's Gate 3? If you had
Hmm.
to choose. Doris is a very hard character to do this
I
shit with
know.
because she's not likable. She's not she's not that likable.
Fuck, I don't know.
I that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Right?
I
Mhm. There's
can't
not an answer.
choose. No, there's not an
There's
answer.
not an answer. There's not an answer. Honestly, she would be as much of a solo adventurer as possible.
Yeah, like I don't even think anyone could I shouldn't say anyone could like tolerate her. I
No, it's
feel like
true. No,
she
it's
couldn't
true.
tolerate anybody.
That's true. I think it goes both ways though, because like she, everyone's like, "Oh, we don't know her. What have we done? Okay, she. I'm trying to think of like a good like comparison. I'm trying to think of a character that she reminds me of, and I don't really have one because she's actually like the most not
Original
based on.
fucking character.
Yeah, like she's she's not a bitch to people for no reason. Like she's not like the person who's like you walk up to her, she just like flips you off, spits on you, and walks away. That's not who she is. She just doesn't go out of her way to be friendly at all.
She's also a very like reserved, closed off person
Yeah,
for good reasons.
for very good reasons. Um, And I think as far as like if she had to have a friend, I think that her and Shadowheart would get along simply because they both love secrets. They love secrecy.
That's fair.
Specifically, spoilers, guys, but it's been out since what, like freaking August at this point. Um, if it was Shar worshipping Shadowheart, not Saloon or Saloon. I don't know how to say it. Saloon? The opposite of Shar. Haven't got that far, okay? Give me a break, guys. I'm literally still Act 1. I got like 25 hours or some shit, and I'm still in Act 1. Although I just got to the Underdark tonight, and like
Oh,
I am in it's like so freaking pretty. I'm getting blown up to pieces like constantly because there's flammable bomb plants everywhere.
yeah.
And everybody keeps tripping them. I'm like, please stop tripping the traps. Please stop. Please stop. Stick close to my ass. But no, everyone's like, ooh, pretty. I'm like, okay, we're gonna die.
Yeah, like thanks, guys.
Quick save. Okay, we didn't die. It's fine. Um, yeah, it's so pretty and like deadly and wonderful. um, but no, I have to argue here,
Okay.
or it's showing how effed up I am. So everybody's like, it is not hard to get a Starian to like want to be with you or even just like your character, right?
Okay.
I have to freaking disagree. Here's the thing. I play Briar as close to kind of like what I would make decision wise as possible.
Okay.
Like she's not like this is not a self insert. It's just like I am playing the first like as if it would be my decisions.
No,
Like I'm not
that's how
trying
you're supposed to play those games.
I'm not trying to do like an evil run yet. I'm not trying to do a chaotic run. I'm literally just trying to play it as close to like my chest as I could,
You're
right?
just trying to get the feel of the game too. You know, it's your first
It's my
game
first
like this.
it's my first game like this, right? So like Briar's pretty goody two shoes. Like she's very like I hate to say it because like I don't want them to be empty promises, but she's like very much like empty promises. Like I'll help you. I'll make sure this doesn't happen. Empty promises. That's just kind of it's just like I don't play with life and death in real life, but like I'm a promises kind of girl. Like
Right.
that's who I am. Oh, Astarion doesn't hate Briar. It's gotten to the point where it's just neutral. But every decision she makes usually gets disapproval because Briar does not strive for power in the least. And that's partly because of the backstory I thought of her before I ever bought the game. Which did I tell you this like plot the background I gave her?
No, I don't think you did.
Oh shit. Okay. Buckle up. It's stupid. Uh, okay, it's not stupid, but it's pretty basic. So, in my head, because I always knew that my first playthrough would be a bard because I want to play a bard. If I ever play actual like, session myself, it will be a bard. I just think it's fun. I can't help it. It's basic as shit.
It's not
Sue me.
basic.
Sue me. Um so basically I had this thought in my head that I hate to say this, but because of jobless reincarnation,
Mm-hmm.
like she's a scholar though. Like she's a scholarly bard. Like she wants to collect stories, not just folklore, but like living tales, right?
Yeah, that's normally how
So,
bards are.
yeah. Like her what did I choose her? Give me a second here cuz there's three or not houses, but schools of bard you can choose from. and I chose the College of Lore, which is you pursue beauty and truth, collecting knowledge from scholarly tomes to peasants' tales, and use your gifts to hold both audiences and enemies spellbound. Um, so basically, like your charisma and performance is like through the goddamn roof.
Yeah.
So my whole thing was that she actually was going to travel. I don't know what age people are supposed to travel, and she's half elf. I don't like that's she's young. I'm just gonna go with that because I don't know the whole scholastics of it yet. She decided to basically go start collecting, start doing her lore collecting. Um, and she told herself like, half a year most, and then come home to her family to share like how she did
Mhm.
and if that's how she wanted to go about her life. Kind of like, your first the freshman try, the freshman year of college, just seeing if it's for her. She comes back and it's like, "Yeah, I think this is what I want to do." And her parents send her off and like are very proud of her, blah blah blah. Um on her travels, she gets attacked and left for dead. I don't know by who or what, but she gets left for dead and is saved by this innkeeper in this like pass through town. And this innkeeper has a secret, and that is he made a pact. I don't know with a devil, demon, whatever, but made a pact with someone not good to save his sister who's dying of a chronic like illness.
Sorry, excuse me. Yeah.
Um, his baby sister. Like it's like a big age gap kind of thing. Like he's very protective. Like they're all they have. Um, Briar knows about this. Not the pact, but she does know that like something's up. And everything is fine until one night, and this goes into her appearance. You know the scar on her face?
Yes.
One night, the innkeeper comes to her room and tries to stab her.
Oh.
And she kills the innkeeper in self-defense, obviously. Um and in his dying breath, he basically calls out the I haven't decided what kind of entity or demon or whatever made the pact with him. Um and because he was never supposed to speak of the pact,
Oh
but he was
shit.
dying. Um, it decides, you know what? Well, a soul for a soul. Here we go, and attaches itself to Briar, basically, against her will. But because he broke a pact, he basically doomed her to suffer the consequences.
Dude, this is such a good backstory.
Because the whole thing was that the demon wanted for another year of life for his sister. He had to sacrifice something he cared about as much as he cared about his sister. And at this point, Briar had been living with him for like at least a couple years. Like she's growing up. He is helping basically raise her as like I'm guessing like a, mid-teen to late teen, I'm guessing. I'm going Pokemon logic, like send him away at 10 years old kind of
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
So like she like views him as like a second father kind of thing. And he views her as like a sibling or like almost like a child. So when the pact holder learns about this, they up the stakes and are like, well, you got to get rid of her if you want your sister to have another year. And he doesn't want to do it, but obviously it's his sister.
Yeah, like she
So,
means more than
yeah.
like
But
sorry.
so no, it's good. Yeah, no, you got it. So Briar is stuck in this pact that she herself does not know the laws or clauses of because funny enough, the pact holder refuses to tell her.
Oh, great. Love it.
Um so I'm saying like a wizard, I'm saying some magic person. She basically goes and says like, "Here's my situation. Please help." Like I don't know what to do, but I know that this creature, I'm just going to say creature, um is attached to me and I can hear it and it keeps getting louder basically. Like basically the longer she ignores it, the more it's getting louder. And I had this thought, and I don't know if any of this makes sense in like D&D logic or fantasy logic. I don't really care. This is just what I came up with from years of watching horror films. Basically, the wizard makes a pendant of sorts
Hmm.
and says as long as you wear this pendant and you have to basically err on the side of good, like no worshiping any dark deities, straight and narrow as possible. Like, if you lead a good life, we can keep this thing at bay. But if you lose this pendant, if it is destroyed, or if you start to, veer off your path, I can't promise you shit. Um, and in the backstory, she always hears this whispering. Like, it's never gone. It's just not able to influence her.
Yeah.
So that was the backstory she had.
It's so fucking good, dude.
I wanted to write it, but like I'm not good at fantasy shit. I'm not. Um
It's better than any of my fucking characters' backstories. Jesus.
um the one thing that I never figured out is either one, why does she like not just go back home
Fair.
to her family? Which I was like either it threatens her family or like her family, you know, gets sick and dies when she's away traveling and she doesn't realize it, goes back, finds out she has nobody, which I love. I love a good little bit of trauma, but um I don't know. Um that was really the big one that I was like, what about her parents? Like like what happened to them and why isn't she just going back to them? Um but I don't even remember what the original point was cuz I was just going with it. Oh, Astarion.
Yes.
So the thing is that at least in Briar's like, and I guess by proxy my thought process is power corrupts. Like it doesn't matter if it's a good power, it doesn't matter if it's a bad power, it will corrupt eventually.
Yeah.
So for her, it is best to stay away from any promises of power, regardless if that leaves her vulnerable, regardless if that leaves her weak. Like she is just surviving. Like especially if you actually add it to the Baldur's Gate story with the tadpoles and mind flayers, she's just trying to get this shit out of her head.
Yeah. Like she's.
You good there, Will?
It was totally not consented. Like.
Like she's not happy about this. Like she's not like la la la. Like she's not happy about it, but she's not going to go ape shit to get it fixed either.
Mm-hmm.
Versus Astarion's whole thing, and there's good reason if you don't know his backstory, look it up, folks. He views power as a means to no longer being controlled, as being free,
That makes sense.
which is completely valid. Do not
Yeah.
get me wrong. I understand. But the reason why Briar and Astarion are not getting along is because every single chance at power, every single chance to not make empty promises to make people feel better, she's making them. She's denying the power. She's making the empty promises. because at the end of the day, the last thing she wants to do is hurt anybody. And like, it's not that Astarion wants to hurt people, but it's like if I can be powerful, no one can hurt me. And like that's the fundamental problem with Briar, which is why they've not worked out.
Makes sense.
And then you got Shadowheart and Gale, who are basically pretty like, just like if you're nice to people and like don't make them feel like shit, we're like pretty cool with you.
Yeah.
Um, so that's why they're both up her asses, or they're up her ass. There we go. Their asses are up her ass. Yeah. So like my hardest thing will be coming up with a character that I can actually romance Astarion because I don't like being a little bit of a dickhead
Yeah.
because he likes being a little bit of an asshole.
I'll be right back.
Okay,
I have to
yeah,
pee really bad. I'm so sorry.
you're fine. I
I
do it to you
drank
all the time.
so much freaking water today because I was sweating my ass off.
Uh huh.
I'll
You're
be
good.
right back.
You're
Continue.
good. Okay, I don't have much on the subject, but I will continue. Excuse me. Um, so I don't know if it's going to be Shadowheart or Gale. I've at least had the actual like first kiss with Shadowheart, but not I've had the magic talk with Gale. Um, which is fine. Um, I'm finding that either my level is just high enough that combat is easy, or I have figured out combat finally. I'm not great. And I definitely don't utilize Astarion enough. Um, because I don't use his rogue like traits at all. Sorry, I had to doink. Um, but yeah, I don't know. Wait. Ooh. So yeah, fun times. But yeah.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. So yeah, that is my current like thought process about all of that. Also, she got a pretty new outfit. I will send a picture for Amy to add, but Briar's new
Yes, yes.
outfit is like so cute. I love it. I dyed it. I found a seller for sea green dye on oh shit, what is her armor? Give me a second here. What is the armor? I don't remember the armor. There's so many armors. I know it's light armor because she can't handle anything worth anything. That's the one thing that sucks. But I am getting better. I learned that if I use my favorite thing is grease bottles right now.
Grease bottles.
So like you throw them. You can also have scrolls of grease. Anyways, it causes them to possibly lay prone if they don't hit a constitution save.
Hmm.
Um they will be prone. And they can basically just continually slip in grease. Um
That's hilarious.
And I also like acid, but I hate that acid lingers. So like everybody runs through acid and gets their asses like damaged.
Oh,
But
that's frustrating.
um it's I feel like I'm understanding combat enough. Enough. Although sometimes I'm still like, why do I not get to move? Why am I not allowed to move? Um I mentioned it. I'm like that. that Mean Girls scene at the moment about, like, Regina. It's like half the time I what was it? I'm thinking of Regina, and the other half the time I'm waiting for somebody to bring her up so I can talk about her. That's me with Baldur's Gate because I want so badly to talk about how it's going,
You know, you
but
can always talk to me about it, even though I don't know anything about it.
I know, but, like, I wanted to say I set it to C today because I was like, "I just wanna go home and play my video game." He's like, "Oh, what video game are you playing?" I was like, "Baldur's Gate 3," and then dropped it. He did not take the bait. I was like, "Normally, you would be up my ass. What is wrong?" I mean, it was his last day up front. He's now gonna go to produce, but anyways,
Aw, that's sad.
yeah, it's a little bit of a bummer, but I'm still gonna see him. He's gonna work the same damn shift I normally work, so, like, I'm still gonna see him. Um, but I was like, I just wanna talk about my little Briar.
But
I
somebody
just want
please talk to me about her.
I wanna show off the pictures on my phone of her and her pretty armor, her pretty arm. Let me talk about her.
Please,
Oh,
for the love
but,
of everything.
like, please? Um, oh, but it's so funny because I don't it's technically a glitch because of the camera angle that it paused on. It's funny because I have it recorded on my PlayStation. Um, it's they're like it's in the morning after they fell asleep after drinking. And Shadowheart and Briar are laying down next to each other, and it's what is the prompt? Give me a second here. I remember the prompt. Um, well, it's after you can tell her, "You're beautiful," and all she replies is, "I know." And I was like, "Yep, that's her. That's Shadowheart. Yep." Um, and it was like, "Oh, you because of the parasites, they can talk to each other basically and
Yeah.
feel each other's thoughts and everything. You can basically tell that she's like wanting to kiss her." And because I had to, I picked the option that was along the lines of, if you want something, you should just go for it, which she approved. I was like, that's right. I freaking knew it. I know what kind of bitch she is. But the hand, Briar's hand was glitching out. So she's just like groping.
I love it.
Shadowheart moves the entire like scene. I'm like, God bless, you know? Just God bless. I was just cackling. I'm like, that's the best glitch, I think. That's it. Um, and I just saved Lae'zel from getting murdered because Shadowheart wanted to murder her. I'm trying to get some sleep. No, murder time.
Nope,
Shadowheart, what the
death.
frick are you doing? What are you doing? I
Death
want to
and
go to
despair,
sleep.
let's go.
I want sleep. We just fought shit. We just fought some true soul bitch. Like I want some sleep. No,
No.
you want to kill okay. Can you two go into your opposite corners of camp?
Murder.
She's
Now.
literally got a knife to Lae'zel's throat. A knife. And she's like, I'll do it. And I'm like, I know you will. I don't want you to. Go the
I'm
frick
not
to bed.
doubting you. Just sleep.
Just go to bed.
If you still want to kill
Just
in the morning,
we can talk about it. We can
yeah.
talk it out.
You're
Maybe let Gail make some food.
you're
Like
getting a little murderous when you're tired.
I get it. So am I. Like I'm gonna murder you too if we don't stop this. I literally was not expecting that to be the cutscene. I was not expecting that to be the nighttime cutscene. I was expecting like freaking dream visitor to visit me. No, no, no. No, no, no. Shadowheart, knife to Lae'zel's throat. And I was like, God damn it. It's like toddlers. It's like managing a camp full of toddlers.
Literally.
And then Astarian's like, I wanted some blood. I wanted a bloodbath. I'm like, of course you did, buddy. Of course you did. And Gail's just like, I'm so glad that they made up. And I'm like, my dude, you are
were you
so delusional.
were you in the same area as us? Like,
I love you, but you're Delulu.
no, they made up.
And not the good Delulu. So far from good to Lulu. I was like, "I am so tired of these toddlers already."
I
And
need
then I
an
went to the
adult.
I need an adult. Oh wait, shit, I'm probably the adult. Actually, no, Heart's like 40 something.
Yeah.
It's elf. It's elf years, so whatever, but still. Yeah. Um
I need a different
wow,
adult.
yeah, I need a better adult, a more adulty Astarian, can you like just get over your bloodlust or whatever's going your love of a good fight? You're 200 years old plus. Can
No.
you just mediate, please? No. Okay.
No.
This just turned into the Baldur's Gate podcast. I apologize, guys.
No, you're totally fine. We're talking. We're just chilling. Talk about whatever the fuck you want.
I just like it's fun. I like the story a lot actually.
I'm
And
glad.
I like having a game where I can actually enjoy it. Like I did get frustrated today to the point of almost tears.
Oh no, what
Almost.
happened?
I got lost. I
Oh,
couldn't find this damn door.
that's so annoying.
I couldn't find the Underdark. I'm like, I know it's around here. Where's this bitch ass door? I could not find it. I'm like, am I missing a perception check? Somebody else perception check this bitch. What is going on? And then it was right in front of my face the whole time. I was going in circles around it. Going in
Love it.
circles around it. I still gotta kill two two goblin camp leaders so I can freaking rescue Halzen and then rescue the tieflings. I am scared of I gotta look up her name because every time I try to say it, I say it wrong. Mineth, Minthara, Minthara,
Minthara.
Minthara.
That's such a weird name.
I mean, she pretty. I still gotta kill her because she's trying to do some genocide shit. Like, I'm not about genocide and tieflings, okay? Like, that's not my goal here.
No, no.
So, like, you gotta go, but I'm afraid of her. Her HP. What? Okay, wait a second. I'm not so scared anymore because I just took down someone with 86 and did not die. She's only got. Is that 67? Oh, I'll be fine. She's going down. She's dying.
You got
Um,
this.
I got this. She's a level 6. I'm only level 4, but I think I still got this. I think I can do this.
Nah, I have faith in you.
Um, I gotta get her, and then I gotta get some other freaking dipshit that I don't remember his name.
Just some dipshit guy.
Oh, oh, he is a hobgoblin.
Oh,
Drawer Ragslin. Yeah. I've already killed True Soul Gut. Um
what are these fucking names? I get that it's like D&D related,
it's
but
D&D.
Jesus.
It's D&D, but I don't get they don't care. But I'm a little scared of him because he is a barbarian. I don't have a lot of hard hitters right now. I have me, a bard, a Starian, a rogue, Shadowheart, a cleric, and not Will, Jesus Christ, Gale, a wizard.
Oh yeah, you got a bunch of squishy squishies.
I got squishies. We're all squish.
You're all
Um,
little, just little fucking
yeah, we're
squishmallow
just
squishies.
um, but I wanted to keep Karlak. I love Karlak. I love her. She's amazing. But I'm attached to my current party, and it's a problem. I swapped them out for one mission, and I felt awful. Gail's like, "Why are you leaving me behind? I think it's a terrible decision." And I'm like, "Because Karlak needs to get her engine fixed, okay? It's not my fault. I don't want her to suffer any more than she already has. She's literally been a slave for like who knows how long. Let her live. Why can't I have all of them in my party? This is why I'm mad about not having a PC. It's just this stupid ass game. Because there is a freaking mod where you can have them all.
Yeah, that's why I
I
love
want them
PC
all.
games.
I want them all.
Modding is the best.
And everyone else mods because they want like a emo freaking Gale with like a little emo boy hair. No, I just don't want to have to choose.
I want them all.
I want them all. Just I don't want to leave them at camp. I want them all to have a lovely adventure with Briar. But right now, only 3 can. And I'm still, even though Astarion hates Briar, I won't let him leave my party. He's not allowed. He's just not allowed. I currently have a Mind Flayer parasite from Gut in my backpack that he wants. And I'm like, no, you can't have it. I'm sorry. I'm not letting you destroy yourself. You might not want me, but I'm not going to let you destroy yourself.
Nay, nay.
So get used to it. And he said possibly the delivery was way too seductive for what he was claiming he was trying to say. I was like, sir, are you have mixed signals right now? Because you said something threatening, but you said it in a way that sounded very non threatening. It was the definition of threaten me with a good time, is literally the
Like,
delivery of that line.
that's so funny.
I was like, sir, I, I literally I let him feed on Briar every single night. And this dickhead still doesn't have decent approval. I'm making sure he's fed. And this asshole can't even just get moderate approval rate. Neutral. Starve. Enjoy pigs again. Eat shit. Me and vampire novels are just like, it just says so much because I remember Echo. Mm-hmm. What did she let Sebastian do all the time? Oh, yeah. Feed off of her.
Oh, yeah.
It's a trope for me. I'm consistent, at least. I'm consistent.
At least you got something.
At least I have something I'm consistent on, you know?
Exactly.
Something. But I'm like, I want to get to Act 2 simply because I know I will get my shit wrecked. But I just want it to progress. I'm like, I'm exploring. I'm trying to make sure I get all the things.
All
I
the
don't want to miss
things.
anything. Although all these people at the end of Act 1 have all these great armors for all their party members. No, no one has updated armor but Briar. I've not found anything for anybody else. Nothing. No weapons. Nothing. I'm opening every chest. I'm lockpicking every chest. Nothing. What am I doing wrong? I don't know.
No, you're not doing anything wrong. It's just the way you want to play it.
I don't want them to be in their beginner outfits in the final battle. That doesn't say a
No,
lot
yeah,
about
that
me.
that's understandable. I mean, you still got a long time to go, you know? It's not like you're close to the
Hmm.
end or anything.
No. The thing is, I'm trying to finish the side quest, or technically they're all side quests, but whatever. I'm trying to finish the smaller side quest before I finish killing the last 2 leaders. Because after I kill the last 2 leaders, I get to save the tieflings, and that ends Act 1. Because then there's a party, which is with the tieflings at your camp, and that's usually when your romantic interest like makes their first big move.
Ooh,
Like
that's
big,
cool.
yeah. um Usually. I don't know how, like, that's with I know for sure, I think it's with Will, Astarion, and I want to say Gale. That's like the first like big romantic scene. Shadowheart has the cute kiss on the like the cliff overlooking the waterfall really early.
Mhm.
You don't have to get to the tiefling party to have that happen. But it could be because my approval rate was pretty high at the time. I'm not sure. I'm assuming mom is to go to the bathroom because Willa doesn't like when people go to the bathroom.
Dude,
Apparently,
my dogs were barking all fucking day today because I was making noise.
ugh, yeah, it's rough. Um, but yeah. So like I have Baldur's Gate brain rot, but hey, at least I have some brain rot to distract me from my problem.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see a problem with it.
Um, I wish I Willow up here. Beats. Hey, up here. Behave.
No, mom.
Yeah.
No, mom.
Yeah.
No, mom.
Don't it was her gotcha day a couple days ago.
That's
We've had her
cute.
since 2015. So,
Oh
we've
shit.
yep,
My
we've had
dog's
her for 8.
gotcha day is coming. Literally
Mhm.
on Monday.
There you are.
That's crazy. I didn't think about that.
Yeah, gotcha days. They're fun. The Zoe's will be in either I think it's the end of January or beginning of February. Yep. I want to say it's the beginning of February because it was after Mom and Cody's birthday. I remember that. But yeah, gotcha days are fun.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, like, oh my God, not the neighbor's dogs now. Oh my God. Um,
Once one starts, they all start.
I know. I know. Oh my God, shut up.
Nope. Bark, bark, bark.
Please. Um, I have Thanksgiving off, which I was like shocked.
Nice.
So like we're all going to have Thanksgiving off for the first time in years.
That's so fucking nice.
Yeah. Um I literally just like want to like actually chill because I'm going to work Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday this upcoming week. And then will probably be off until either Friday or Saturday of next week because I am taking the 2 days off after my surgery.
Good. I don't blame you. I would.
I have enough time to take the entire week, which it just depends on how I feel
I was gonna
because
say you might want to.
I basically am just supposed to call Sadie before she leaves on Thursday to let her know how I'm feeling. It's just like I know with how much I have to talk, it's going to probably be a problem.
Yeah, you're not gonna want to talk. It's gonna be hard to like eat and drink things too.
Yeah. So I don't want to eat up all my PTO, but if I have to, I have to.
Yeah.
It's just the like, yeah, it's the reality of it.
Just gauge it, you know?
Yeah. But I just don't want to push it either because it's not as easy as like, oh, this was a bad idea. I get to go home. No, it's like, I gotta get a bus home.
Yeah, you can't just
Oh,
like fucking leave.
yeah. That's on me. I know, but still, I have to plan on that stuff. Um, but yeah, I don't know. Like, I feel like I've done nothing but talking. You've not talked at
No, no, no,
all.
no, no. I don't mind at all.
But Christmas, you sent me two ideas. I need more.
I sent the one thing's $30.
Okay, well, I got like a budget of like 60 a person.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, I'll find something being puppy cat.
Okay.
You
All
never
right.
sent me your list.
I didn't have anything. I'm
You
I'm I'm
lied
fighting
to
to
me.
I didn't lie.
You
It was a white lie.
lied to me.
It was just a white lie. White lies don't hurt people, right?
This bitch told me if I sent her something that I wanted for Christmas, she would give me a small list.
I'm working on a list right now because, well, it's for mom and Cody, but still, I don't have anything big, and they're like, they don't understand I don't have anything big on my list because I don't really need. I mean, I have a PS5.
Yeah.
I'm not expecting them to spend like 2 freaking grand or something to try to get me a PC set up or something.
It wouldn't shock me if they didn't, though.
Yeah. I do need a new phone. The seal on my current phone's starting to break.
I I want a new phone. I want the Samsung Galaxy Z Flip. Not the Galaxy, it's
Yeah,
not even fucking Galaxy.
the Z Flip Fold
They're
thing.
so fucking cool.
Yeah, they're kind of cool. I'm just I don't like how boxy it looks. Excuse me, but like the 23 Ultra is basically what I've been looking at, but it's so boxy and ugly.
I don't mind
But
that
if
it's
I
like a square.
see, it bugs me. I'm aesthetic. Not really. I try. I try to be aesthetic, but it doesn't really usually work.
I I'm not gonna lie. I want it because there's a lot of Kirby
Yeah.
cases for it.
Yeah. No, that's fair. That's valid. That's completely valid.
So
That's completely valid. Um the like S23 plus is only like point 0.1 bigger, like screen bigger than my current phone,
oh, that's not too terrible.
which is like fine, but like, if I'm going to get a new phone, I might as well go big, you know?
True. Yeah.
I know that's like a shitty way to think, but like if I'm going to spend the money, I probably should just get the best I can get.
Dude, phones are not cheap.
They're not. And I've had this one since it's going to be, let's see. It'll be 2 or 3 years in February.
Girl, you're doing better than me. I got my phone fucking 5 years ago. I had to think for a second.
The only reason I have a new that new is because I had dropped and shattered the screen, like full on dead bottom screen. Um my previous phone cuz I was planning on keeping it as long as I could, but then I dropped it in a parking lot
Mm-hmm.
and it just destroyed the bottom half of my phone. Yeah, it was bad. Like flickering a whole thing.
Well, yeah, that too. And plus, like, when you crack your screen, you get those little fucking
Slivers.
slivers all the time when you're trying to fucking use it. Yeah.
Mhm. Yep. For context, I have a Galaxy S20 FE 5G is my current phone.
Mine's a Samsung Galaxy S10. Sorry. Yeah, S10 SE or whatever.
Yeah. Um, but yeah, really the only thing I can think of big would be probably a new phone cuz like I have a Kindle Fire 10. Cody got me that 2 years
Jesus.
ago. I have my current laptop which he got me in 2020.
Mm.
Although she was running a little loud today, so I'm gonna have to like maybe delete some shit or figure something out because she's running a little loud. Um, but like I have a laptop, I have a Kindle, I have my Switch.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I've had my Switch since 2019, but I'm not like I don't have problems with my Switch.
No. I
Um,
You know, when the fucking OLED screen came out, everyone was fucking like switching their switches for it. Why? There's nothing wrong with my fucking Switch.
Exactly.
Why? How did this cat get back in here? When did you get back here? Oh, probably when I went to the bathroom.
Probably.
Bitch. Oh,
Yeah. So like, don't need another one. And what?
I didn't tell you. So I was talking to Amelia on
Mm-hmm.
Friday because I was very bored. I had nothing to do and I was in the office. And I asked, like, we were talking about tattoos, and I sent her a picture of my fucking stupid Deja Entendu one.
Uh-huh.
I was like, can you think of anything to cover this up with other than a flower? Because I don't want a fucking flower.
Yeah.
And I don't know why I didn't think of this. And she's a fucking genius.
Mm-hmm.
She said, I love that I like, because I explained what it was. And she was like, I love that I like the thought behind it. She's like, what if you did the album, like anything related to the album art cover, right?
Okay.
I was like, dude, you're a fucking genius. She's like, yeah, like, because I sent her a picture of it. She's like, yeah, the blues and stuff will like cover it very nicely, and then you could get like a cute little astronaut helmet.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, that's fucking smart.
Yeah. That's not a bad idea.
I do know it's gonna cost a lot though, because when it's a cover album
Well,
too,
right.
it's all colored and yeah. But I'm
Right.
gonna do it. That's fucking genius.
That is smart. And now you just remind me that it's sad girl season, so that means it's my time to brand new, which is only during my sad times.
Dude, it's this time of fucking year.
Yeah.
It's
I
this.
was blasting the last 3 years. Yes, the last three Thanksgivings, I blasted brand new while I was food prepping.
This is normally the time where I listen to all the albums by Brand New.
Oh, let's see. I had found a song and I was like, "Oh, did I send it to you?" And I was like, "I have no
What song?
did I send you I Walk This Earth All by Myself?
I don't believe so. It doesn't sound familiar.
Let's see. Let me share it. Go down. Oh God.
Let's see. I am so sorry about my cat. I am lazy and I don't want to get up. I'll have to listen to it
Yeah.
when we're not
Yeah.
because it's gonna pick it up.
Right. No, that's fine. Um, but yeah, I don't know. I like it sucks when your brain starts going like 1,000 different directions
Dude, that's my brain fucking all the time, to be honest with you.
because it's like I need this, 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 and this, but I also really want to do this, 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 and this.
Yep.
And it's like Cody's going down, I don't know if I think he's going downstate, like back home
Hmm.
with uh Faith and Bob.
Who the
I
fuck
don't
is Bob?
Okay, yeah, this is the missing. Yeah, you don't know Bob because that was when we weren't talking.
Fair enough.
Like not when we weren't talking because of animosity, when we weren't talking because I you were dealing with shit and I was dealing with shit, like 2018, 2019.
Okay, yeah, yeah.
Um uh Bob was a regular at Nino that Cody ended up being really really good friends with.
Mm-hmm.
And then he moved to Ohio, well, back to Ohio. He was from Ohio. Moved to Ohio, but he's visiting this weekend. So Cody is going to Faith to meet up with him, and I think they're going back home, but they might just be staying in Grand Rapids. I'm not positive, but regardless, he's going away tomorrow.
Oh, got you. That's cool.
And I'm like, you're supposed to get me to town, you bitch. You promised I would get to town before my surgery.
How fucking dare.
Like, I want you to spend time with your friends, and I want you to spend time with your girlfriend. I do, because they make you happy.
What about me?
But wait, literally, what about me? Yeah. Sometimes it's like, I get it. The whole driving thing's on me. I understand that. But I'm not a person who likes to do things alone, anyways. I struggle with that. It's a hard thing for me. I very much struggle being on my own. So even if I did drive, I wouldn't be driving up to Traverse City on my own all the time. I would be waiting for people to be able to go with me.
Right. Like, driving alone sucks. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Okay, Bartleby, nobody's fucking listening to you. Can you please shut up? I'm not getting back up to let you out. It is
um,
your fault you are here.
right. Let's see. I subscribe to 50. Well, I took some of them off because I
Mhm.
was trying to sort through. I like just mass subscribed to podcasts to try to get me into podcast again. And I'm a little bit of a standstill since I finished the Bakersfield 3. Because I don't know if I want to continue on the true crime route or if I want to go with a fiction. Um, because I have like two really promising fiction ones.
Mhm.
A real three. I have Stay the Night, which is basically this couple goes into this bed and breakfast and like the owners have no intention of letting them leave.
Oh God. Okay.
I have I have one that is about a guy and his best friend who go to a rural town in West Virginia to investigate folklore about a serial killer known as the Shadow Man.
I like that one.
Or I have the Manitowoc Caves, which is about basically one night in 2007, three boys entered a cave in Manitowoc County, Tennessee, and only one made it out. Other two were found 10 days later, and they had been
Hmm.
attacked by something. And the basically it's just like about like a small town's dark secrets and surrounding this killing in the caves.
That sounds cool too. Shit.
Yeah. And they're relatively shorter. Stay the Night only has, I think, 13, well, 11 episodes. Strange Trails, which is the second one, has 10, and I think that's all that it's available because it updated a year ago. And then the Manitowoc Caves has, let's see, 13.
Oh, okay. Yeah, those should go by very quickly for you.
Yeah, because I don't know what's on plan tomorrow because if Cody's gonna be gone and mom's gonna be working, that means I'm probably gonna be getting working on the kitchen again.
So yeah, that would be
But
the perfect time to listen to one of them.
yeah, I'm
Just
thinking I'm
figuring out
gonna.
what one first.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Do I want caves, shadow men, or evil B&B owners?
I say evil B&B owners.
I'm wondering if it's like paranormal or if it's like The Hills Have Eyes, like what's the brand of creepy, you know?
I'm gonna kill this cat.
Oh, see, Stay the Night, it's gonna go really fast because none of the episodes are over like 20 minutes long. So that's gonna go really fast.
Oh
He's like,
yeah,
no,
that's gonna go by fucking like nothing. Yeah, this cat's really annoying. I'm so sorry.
it's all good. Um,
How am I hungry?
dude, I wanted to eat so bad before we started. and we had Salisbury steak for dinner, and I had plenty, but I was like, I'm a girl is hungry.
Why
Ugh.
didn't you eat?
I couldn't figure out what I wanted. I wanted something sweet, but I'm still afraid to eat on my front teeth. So I all my favorite sweets right now are crunchy, and I'm afraid to eat them.
Fair, that's very valid.
They're like, "No, no, no, like it's fully set. Like you don't have to worry about it." And I was like, "That feels too easy." So I'm like, I'm gonna avoid any crunching on these front teeth for as long as possible.
Well, we can totally
Cuz
wrap up so you can go eat something.
I'm probably just going to pass out or play more Baldur's Gate. I'm probably not going to eat.
Girl, at least lie to me and say you're gonna eat shit.
I gonna eat.
Thank you.
Are you gonna eat?
Yeah, I'm probably gonna eat something.
Okay.
I don't know what, but I'm gonna find something.
I do have some Chobani like yogurt flips.
That sounds good. Yeah, at least eat
I
something.
I bought up all of there's a peppermint crunch that's seasonal and it's really really good. And I bought up the entire 6 that was left on the shelf.
That's how you fucking do it.
And like I felt a little bad because I'm one of those people that feels guilty about emptying a shelf, but I was like, it's peppermint and I love peppermint and chocolate, so it's coming home with me.
Hell yeah.
And they were only $1 a piece because we had a 10 for 10.
Oh wow, that's hella cheap. The fuck?
Yeah, we had a 10 for 10 on all Chobani. So I also got one of the bigger, like the big Chobani,
Mm-hmm.
um, without the the fillings, of the honey and cream, and I actually really liked that. That's what I ate after coming home with my mouth all numbed up. I was like, I need food, but I don't want to choke to death, so yogurt it is.
No, that's honestly the smartest thing you could have done.
Yeah, so that one was really good, and I also have a coconut caramel crunch one. That's supposed to be like the Samoa cookies. Yeah, they're only like not that I count calories because like I had to go away from that because obsessive.
Yep, yep.
Um, but like me getting to have something sweet for under like 200 calories, especially when I struggle to eat like actual meals on my days off. Cause like if I could, I would literally just survive off of like rice and like yogurts. Like it's not even laziness. It's just pure like the idea of like making a full ass meal for myself kind of stresses me out currently.
Why?
I I genuinely don't know. It's been that way for a while and I don't know if it's literally like my depression or something else, but like the idea of putting effort into a meal kind of makes me want to throw up.
Oh god, okay. That's not good.
So like I literally am like looking for like every cheat sheet like oh yogurt's dope easy microwavable like rice and noodles
Mm-hmm.
bomb like I'm eating like a college dorm roomie like it's not good but yeah it's keeping me alive so
I don't see anything
yeah.
wrong with it.
And I'm trying to drink more water because I don't want to just chug water the night before my surgery because I ain't gonna hydrate them veins.
God, I drank so much water today.
Hmm. But yeah, because when I went in for the consultation on the second, he was like, you got them roly veins. I was like, mm-hmm, I sure do. Got them from my grandma.
How nice of you to
Thank you.
notice.
He's like, yeah, just make sure you drink a lot of water. We don't want to have to be poking you more than we have to. I was like, okay.
Yes, yes.
I don't want you to poke me any more than you have to either,
Right.
because you're gonna be taking shit out of my mouth with force. Oh. I just can't think about it because then I start spiraling and like it's not pretty.
Yeah,
It
no, no,
sucks.
no.
Like medical anxiety is not a joke, guys. Like I know we call it white coat syndrome and we laugh, but it's genuinely not funny or fun.
No, and I have my dentist appointment literally the day after yours.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. And like they're new dentists too, because mine retired.
Yeah.
So, yay.
Yay. I'm sure it will be great.
I hope so.
It'll go fine. You and your tiny, tiny little mouth. Your tiny little mouth and your tiny little teeth.
I hate my.
Hey, they did some good color matching with those fill-ins, even though most of it was in the back. There's a little bit that shows in the front, and I can't really tell the difference, which is good because I naturally have uh not the whitest teeth.
Yeah, same. It's a problem. Have you seen
Uh,
that toothpaste?
which one?
The purple one
Uh-uh.
on TikTok? You haven't seen it?
No.
It's supposed to like cancel out the white. I don't know. I mean, the
Oh
yellow.
geez. The yellow?
Yeah, I'll see if I can. Of course, like, I'll see if I can find it. And if I do find it, I'll just send it to you.
Yeah.
I don't
Okay.
know if it works, but
Well, I don't know either. I've been using Crest. I think it's Crest.
yeah, I have to use, fuck, what is it? What's it? Oh, never mind. I don't even fucking remember what it's called. The tooth repair shit? I don't know.
Ah, yeah, yeah, yeah. I use the I think it's complete protection. No, it's the advanced. Com like that's the purple. Like the packaging is purple. That's all I know. I get the stuff that's supposed to help if you have that gingivitis, which
Yeah,
guess
yeah.
what? I have gingivitis. It's great.
That sounds fucking lovely.
It's so lovely. My gums receding.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna be all pearly white soon. No gums at all. Oh, terrifying. That's terrifying image. Oh God. But yeah, I also think I'm going to have to get into Cody actually got a new doctor through his boss. His boss
Mm,
is like, "Hey, go see my primary. He's awesome." And Cody actually loves him.
that's
Um,
good.
so he's like, "You should go see him." And I'm like, "I do need to get a referral for an orthopedic surgeon because my shoe lift is like urgently needing replaced because at this point they're even with my shoe lift on, like my foot can hover above the ground."
Oh, no, that's not good.
So I know that my hips are definitely the dysplasia is real. And it's starting to affect my like my walking. Like my hamstring gets so worn out on my right leg after like a week of work that like I don't want to stand.
I don't blame you. Yeah, no, that does not sound
So
fun.
so I do need to get a referral to an orthopedic surgeon or just an orthopedic person. Because my shoe lift I got when I was 17.
Oh, God, it's way past due, babes.
I know. I'm very well aware. Um, yeah, it was my junior year when I got fitted for that shoe lift. We graduated in 2010, guys. Yeah. Not only are we old, the shoe lift is old.
She lifted very old.
Alrighty, I'm assuming you would like to go get something to eat.
Yes, ma'am.
Alrighty. So we are going to wrap this one on up, guys. Uh, thanks for joining us for my Boulder's Gate brain rot. That, that was about 90% of the episode.
No, I
That's
liked it.
um
I like
maybe
hearing you talk
someday.
about things you're like passionate about.
I like listening to you talk about things you're passionate
Oh,
about.
stop.
Stop. Also, I took two good selfies this week, guys. Like that's a rarity for me. I took two good, decent selfies that I didn't hate myself in. Like, what's happening?
Dude, they are really good selfies. Is it okay if I post them in the video?
I don't care. You can.
Fuck yeah.
One was literally I was still numb from my numbing in one of them, so that's pretty good. Um, but anyways, guys, next week, hopefully we'll see because I'm not sure how schedules are gonna work with the holidays and everything. Um, manga demographics,
It's
hopefully.
supposed to, but if it doesn't, we'll probably push it back another week.
Yeah, we'll probably end up pushing. Oh, we didn't do our thankfuls.
Oh, shit. Right.
Okay. Just a quick first thing off the top of your head. What have you been grateful for this week?
Sleep.
God bless. Um, dental insurance. It was only $78 for two fillings. So,
Oh, that's not bad at all. What the fuck?
no, not bad at all. So, dental insurance and open enrollment because I had to also open enroll in this week. So, insurance.
Just
I'm
insurance.
I'm grateful for insurance.
That's fair.
Um, so if next week gets pushed back, guys, it might just be another talking. We literally have been going through it. We've not been able to connect at all.
No.
So
I
this is
literally
really
I felt so bad because I was blowing her up earlier. Like just
and
talking about fucking cleaning.
I was so happy because I don't care. I just like talking to you.
I like talking to you too.
Um, so as always, guys, I am Firefly, aka Autumn,
I am Moxie, aka Amy.
and this has been the Nerdy Archives.
Tell me how you guys like our new logo. I did it myself.
Yes, yes, please do. She worked so hard on it.
Okay,
And as always,
thanks.
guys, be safe out there. It's a crazy ass world. Bye.
Bye.